off and running on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, they got his man, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
To
Darius Slayton, 82 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
First down. It's Hall. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
Darren Lee.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Darnold. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Julian Okwara there to bring him down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Got an open man, it's Washington. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Flush to his right. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says,
and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. Their lead. Well, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He was brought down.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they give this time to the tailback. And it's a fumble. But the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Anything to make of this or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week and now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight. All the while doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jones. Nearly packed. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Darnold eluding the pressure right, and he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Darnold dancing to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Pass intended for Dante Pettis. Incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
Formation.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll look to throw right away. This one caught by Isabella. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Andy Isabella with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense is running away with this one. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson now to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The throw to the middle, taken in. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run. It's Johnson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Darnold on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
At the 16-yard line.
Darnold from the red zone now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Second down and 10, Darnold. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Again, Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Off-play action. Jones. Able to find Isabella. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Giants first down.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
At the Lions' 25-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Giants 42, Lions nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Down and 5.
Faking the give, Darnold. Taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Returnable here from the 38. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Again, it's Barkley. He's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
9 yards. First down, New York.
A first down carry for Barkley. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to pound it in with Goldman. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd and goal, Jones, and he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Giants just continue to pour it on.
The kick,
and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
49, Lions nothing. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum.
Going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
At the
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 38 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about one of your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Darnold down to throw. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Chase Winovich brought him down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold escaping the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
2-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Darnold flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. The Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
For number 81, incomplete. It's 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Lions, nothing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback in there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback